So I had today's video filmed and I didn't really like it, so I filmed another one. I didn't really like that one, so I decided to just sit here and kind of talk, because I'm having some trouble with failure and my fear of failure, and just feeling like nothing I do is quite what I want it to be. And let me know down below if you guys feel this too, but do you ever get to a point where you're doing your absolute best, you're trying your hardest, and you don't quite see the results? And I think that's one of the hardest things, is when you have to wait for results, or you have to just wait. It's all about patience, especially if you're doing something like in the arts, or you know, entrepreneur type thing. It's all about patience. It's all about being in the right mindset, and it's hard to stay in that right mindset when the failure kind of is like lurking over you, like just staring you down, waiting for you to crack, wanting you to crack. And I think that is why so many people don't end up succeeding, because they let that failure get to them and then they just kind of move on to something else, so they don't have to fear it anymore. And that's truly, I completely understand why people do that, and I understand why, like, being an entrepreneur or success, or you know, getting your art out there isn't done that often because it's scary. I don't even know like how this is gonna be motivational, but I hope you guys can relate to me, because it's just driving me crazy. I mean, I'm trying to post these videos every day that I love, and I love the content, but you know, I just don't see, and nothing's about, you know, numbers and feedback or anything like that, but it's just, you work so hard on something and you really want the world to see, or just like my book, I'm trying to get it published, and it's just, you really want to do things, and I especially want to do things to help people. And when you feel like you can't reach as many people as you should be reaching, or you want to be reaching, it's very difficult and very kind of like, I guess a little like sad in a way. I don't know. Okay, so my camera died, so if the lighting is weird or different, that is why. But I kind of had some time to reflect on how I was feeling, which is probably a good thing. So this video wasn't a complete downer, but I think it all really stems from fear. And no matter what you're afraid of, it's holding you back. And it's almost like a test that one after another is thrown at you to see if you can pass it, to see if you can push through. And it's disguised as fear, and you tell yourself, well, maybe I'm just not cut out for this, because I'm starting to get scared, and is it worth it? And that is something you have to decide right then and there. But I think that sometimes it just takes perseverance, and it just takes strength in ways that people who don't take risks and don't do things out of their comfort zone don't understand. Because I truly think the biggest tests in life aren't ones you take at school, or ones that are that obvious to you. It's not days when you are struggling like so much. It's not days when everything is crumbling around you. Those are hard too, don't get me wrong. But I think the most difficult are almost the days when you feel like nothing is really that wrong, but something within you just feels off because you can't place it, and when you can, it doesn't make sense and you feel stupid. Because there are a lot of times when I'll be having a bad day and I'll just feel kind of stupid for having a bad day. I'm like, there's nothing wrong, like I can't really place it. And even today I'm like, yes, I'm afraid of failure and nothing's really working out, but I mean, I can just keep trying. It's not that big of a deal. And it's, so that's just kind of, it's harder when there's not like a specific reason, you know, oh, if I get this one thing, then I'll be happy today. You know, it's not just one specific subject. It's like you're just having a bad time, which I guess that's completely normal. I'm just being real with you guys here. Yes, 25 days of motivation is what I wanted to do, but I think what's more beneficial for you guys is seeing that you can't be just motivational 24/7. You can't be your best every day. And just like I said in my Taking Mental Health Days video, you really can't push off days like this and just say, oh, well, I'm fine. Don't dwell on it, but take the time you need to regather everything and collect yourself. And I just sat down while my camera battery was charging and I had some cookies. I edited a little bit, oh, excuse me. I edited a little bit of a video and I just kind of got my mind back under control. Just in that time, I did learn that I think that fear runs everything. And you can either let it run you away from your dreams or towards them. Yeah, I think that that is true. You can either let fear fuel you and kind of don't ever stop doing what you're doing because you feel it, and as soon as you feel it, kind of acknowledge it and say, you know what, I'm fearing something right now. Does this mean that I'm headed towards where I'm supposed to go? And taking that, or feeling the fear and saying, no, and backing up and running the other direction. I think you really do have two choices, or you stay exactly where you are. I think that's the only other option. So I'm not going to let my fear of failure stop me. I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to do my best for you guys. I'm going to keep doing my best for myself, and I'm going to feel the fear and run with it, not away from it. And once again, super cheesy, but super like me. Thank you for taking time out of your day to watch me. I know there's so many vlogmases out there right now, and that is kind of a little discouraging, and I think that's probably where all this is coming from, is, you know, there's so many out there, and I'm overwhelmed by the amount of them, so I'm sure you guys are too, and the amount of videos I'm putting out, I'm overwhelmed by them. So yeah, thank you for taking time to watch me. I truly appreciate you. Bye.
Christmas must be something more. What if angels did not pay attention to all the things that we wish they would always do? What if happiness came in a cardboard box? Then I think there is something